Hey guys, hi. I'm Claudia. This is April.
Hello.
We both work at Nates Butuda. For our cocktail, we will be introducing it how it would read out on the menu. So, this is going to be called the Guilty Pleasure. It is the Waterloo prickly pear rose. It has blueberry, lavender, monk fruit syrup with fresh lemon juice, blue agave nectar topped with soda water. And this one comes with a booster.
Yeah, so it's actually going to be a different type of style of a cocktail. So that little dropper is going to be a ginger, turmeric, lemon palate cleanser. So you're going to go ahead and drop that in your mouth real quick. It's going to cleanse your whole palate. Go and do that first.
Palate prepper.
Palate prepper. It's very fun, very interactive.
It's going to really open up the botanicals and aroma in the gin.
And then after that, you can go ahead and take a sip, kind of see how you feel about it. It's with the topping on top. That lemon meringue is also guilt-free as well. It's made with monk fruit and egg whites. So it is kind of like a tasty treat for after you have your cocktail. It's almost like a dessert cocktail. Very spring forward, very Valentine's Day. Not so much sweetness into it. It's very going to help the acidity of the lemon juice that goes into it as well. And it also does help with the fresh blueberries as well too. But the palate cleanser, you keep going with it. If you keep going back and forth with it, you can really taste the whole cocktail itself. It's really powerful.
We recommend taking the whole dropper. As far as this gin goes, we think that it paired really nicely with the blueberry lavender syrup that we made with monk fruit. It really brings out the citrus forwardness in this gin. Also the rose aroma, as well as the sweetness of the prickly pear. We carefully chose this ingredient as it pairs very nicely. So emphasis on the indulgence for this cocktail, because when you think about it, you don't want to go to a bar and drink all these drinks and have on the back of your mind, oh my gosh, how many drinks have I had? I've accumulated so many calories, or I'm going to have such a hangover tomorrow. So this cocktail has the antioxidants and
lots of B vitamins that go into it as well. And you can also count on, since monk fruit is not a real sugar, it's a beetroot sugar. If you have diabetes or you have high blood sugar, this is a great cocktail to go for. Also really helps with our mocktails as well. Again, with any type 1 or type 2 diabetes, it does really help with that. It does not spike blood sugar whatsoever. And actually, it's only 8 grams of sugar per cocktail. It's actually very, very low in sugar for that. Very low in calories as well. Monk fruit extract has 0 calories. And then we go ahead and go with the fresh blueberries and the lavender. Really doesn't add up much calories onto that. I believe it's about 30 calories per serving. Yeah, and then again, yes, I've been 4 years sober, so that is going in with the lavender blueberry syrups. I like making syrups for my bar personally that I can also incorporate into non-alcoholic spirits that we've been performing into our bar. We've been mostly using Lear's, and it's been very helpful for people that are going through their sober journey right now. So it's always good to have alternatives for everybody.
Yeah, it's kind of like a guilt-free, guilty pleasure.
Guilt-free, yeah.
yeah, no.
How did you make your house-made lavender blueberry monk fruit syrup? Like, did you? You might have mentioned it. You didn't add any sugar.
No, ma'am. So I went ahead and did about a cup and a half of fresh blueberries with 2 teaspoons of edible lavender, of course, and then half cup of water and a half cup of monk fruit sugar. So that monk fruit is not real sugar. It's not going to incorporate anything that's going to be extra sweet or that artificial sugar that you usually have. It's just going to be less sweet, more healthy kind of sugars. Like how you no added sugars. It's all all monk fruit. There's no real and the little agave.
Blue agave.
Yes.
We wanted to create like awareness, more the fact that like today's drinkers, they want to indulge, but also with intent. Mm-hmm. And to also note that just because you're on this health kick doesn't mean there has to be any restrictions. It's more of the balance that we were looking for, being more aware of what's in your cocktail, and engaging in the guest experience. Yep. And
It's boozy.
the thing is that I tried this alone, and I can still taste this in the cocktail. But I know for a fact, just because we made it, 2 ounces it's gonna get you there pretty quickly. Yeah.
I think that's the highest amount of the gin of the competition. So you're really not hiding, like the gin, the flavor,
It's the star of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely
Great.
want to heighten the gin in general without like making sure we don't use too less of the gin. We want to make sure even if it's holistic, it's good for you, anti-inflammatory, and all that good stuff. It's still gonna get you a little tipsy every so often.
What made y'all decide to do it up as opposed to on the rocks?
We tried both actually. Aesthetically, it looked beautiful higher up. With the rocks glass, it's not an old fashioned. It's supposed to be a beautiful cocktail. I don't know how to describe it. Where I wanted the alcohol to be there for you, as opposed to like having the ice dilute and make it changing every sip you have. So yeah, we just wanted to be firm with every ingredient that we had. So I think that's why we chose to serve it up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Diluted with soda water, I guess. So.
So you don't want any more water into it. Yeah. It's cool.
Any questions?
No? Very good.
Very good, ladies. Thank you. Awesome job.
What was going through y'all's heads whenever you were stepping up onto that stage today?
Word vomit, word vomit, word vomit. Yeah, lots of nerves in there, but I mean, focal point was honestly the judges, not looking at everybody else behind. But I think it's definitely a lot that goes through your head, a lot of self-doubt. But once you start knowing what you're talking about, it just kind of flows easily and comes out naturally. So yeah, I mean, I think we did okay.
Even though the word vomit got to us a little bit, I feel like we went up there with pretty much all the confidence we could have in each other, and we just kind of went for it. And I'm very pleased with the judges' feedback with most of it. So I think we did a great job, regardless.
I definitely would have to agree. These kinds of things can definitely be really nerve-wracking, especially, like I said, with all the people watching and the lights. You don't really realize how bright they are until you're behind them. But I think y'all did amazing, and again, the drink was beautiful. How were y'all able to collaborate? You mentioned before that y'all's styles of bartending and just creativity were very different. How were y'all able to collaborate? Walk me through that thought process when y'all were creating this drink from the beginning.
Yeah, I definitely think we have two different thought processes on everything. I think when we first started bartending together, it was a lot of clashing because we're both very stubborn in the way that we bartend. And we bartend a certain way, this is how we do it, and this is how we know it's accurate. But at the end of the day, we can still admire each other for getting the same exact thing done and very efficiently. So I think that once we actually settled down and talked everything out, we finally realized that we could take certain things from each other and just work on the compromise to build something better than just our own ways. We can just build it into both of our paths. She's taught me a lot about that, getting into management as well, because we both have a lot of experiences, but it's all completely different experiences. So when we sat down and she asked me to do this with her, I was like, oh, okay, well, this is going to be fun. I'm very excited to see what we both come up with, and we both kind of just intertwine our minds. We're just like, okay, we have a path. There were some bumps, but we figured it out, and we were like, yes, this is it. Both of our minds work very, very creatively, which really helps this kind of competition coming out. But yeah, no, we were really, like I said, we were great during this whole process. I feel like we both have very busy lives as well, so a lot of taking time away from our either children or our own personal lives was a lot. But I'm very happy that we were super focused when the days that we could be together and work on this cocktail to, honestly, we really killed it, I think. Even though we word vomited, I think we killed the whole cocktail and the experience itself. So, but yeah, it's very, very fun.